So when I'm into the off time, Taunton and Lady Garver are the two that have been difficult in the preliminaries. Once again, Harry Derham just finding Taunton is difficult amongst other horses, and she's not that keen to wander around collectively with the group. So runners about to make their way out onto the racecourse. So runners preparing to file out onto the racecourse. Keep an eye on Taunton, who's behind the others. Has not made life easy at all for Harry Derham. Taunton is back with them. Being called in, and they're off and racing. And Lady Garver, fly jumping and proving awkward. And the two that misbehaved in the preliminaries are Taunton and Lady Garver, are proving very awkward. Lady Garver's very green and is dropping herself at the back. Flash of the tail doesn't look overly keen. Taunton, having been awkward in the preliminaries, is fired up now in midfield. So those two have a little bit of learning to do as they race on towards the first. Red 4 and Hatafina are the first two to rise as they pick up over the first. Lady Garver plunges out to the right. C. Claria made a mistake. And Taunton also was forced to pay a little bit of attention at the last minute to the fact there was a hurdle right under her nose. So they turn right-handed, and out in front, Red 4 leads in the check colours ahead of Hatafina in second place. In third is Flute Bowl, just ahead of C. Claria, who's taking a keen hold. Double Accord races in fifth. Taunton settle a little better now in sixth place on the outside of Lemon Grove. And the last two, Shawness and the colour change, Lady Garver, now racing more kindly in the blue with the white stars and the striped sleeves. Flight number 2 looms. The visored first time Red 4 and Hatafina are setting a reasonable pace. A couple of lengths back to Flute Bowl as they take the second. Again, C. Claria was slow and this time was joined by Lemon Grove, who stuttered into the flight and lost momentum. Short run to the third. Red 4 and Hatafina are over in front. Again, the whole field stream over it. Flute Bowl sitting in third place. Fourth for Double Accord in green and red. C. Claria, then Taunton taking closer order in the red colours in sixth ahead of Lemon Grove. The stripes belong to Shawness, and still Lady Garver. Work in progress, it would appear, last of all. Connor O'Farrell doing well, actually, to keep her in touch, and she's learning all the time as they make their right-hand turn. A reminder, just 2 flights of hurdles in the back straight, so 4 still to take. Red 4 it is who leads from Hatafina in second place. Flute Bowl will corner in third, ahead of Double Accord in fourth. On the outer of C. Claria, who keeps losing ground at the flights, but with the longish run between them, has made ground back into fourth place. So Taunton is forced to cover ground round the turn as Shawness has improved on the inside and saved ground in the process, and begins to now put herself in the race for the first time. Behind these we still have Lemon Grove, and at the back of the field Lady Garver. Into the back straight, and still Red 4 has a narrow advantage over Hatafina as they take 4 from the finish. Flute Bowl travels in third ahead of C. Claria. Double Accord was a bit slow there, has lost the position and has been passed by the improving Shawness. Taunton still with work to do, couple of lengths to Lemon Grove and Lady Garver. As out in front, it's Red 4 who leads from Hatafina, and they've got a long run now before they reach the third last. Hatafina just pushed along in the pink jacket. Then behind these, towards the outside, we have Flute Bowl in company with C. Claria, who again has made ground between flights of hurdles. All the time, Shawness has crept closer, is right on the heels of the leading quartet. 4 lengths then back to Taunton, who's just pushed along. Lady Garver is finally beginning to get the message. She is improving. She's passed a few. There's work to do to get on terms with the front 5, however, who are still headed by Red 4, with Flute Bowl now moving fluently through into second place. Hatafina is working hard. Then Lady Claria, having improved, Shawness has now found the front 4 getting away, and indeed it's the front 3 now, because Flute Bowl on the outside of Red 4 with C. Claria have dropped Hatafina on the home turn. Shawness races in 5th place behind these Lady Garver, but it's the front trio who turn for home with a healthy advantage over the rest of the field. Red 4 working hard. All the time Flute Bowl has travelled well. C. Claria Claria, despite a catalogue of mistakes, still finds herself in with a decent chance on the run towards the second last, but the last two come pretty quickly, and Flute Bowl's asked to stretch on. Flute Bowl over the second last. Sea Claria jumped that better than some, still in there pitching, with Red 4 back in third, as Flute Bowl out in front, held together, still travels strongly, comes down towards the last. And Flute Bowl is over, 4 clear. Sea Claria in second place, Red 4 is third, they're a long way clear of Hatafina, but off up the run in Flute Bowl. It's been a great start to the Cheltenham week for the Moors, and they're going to provide a wide margin success here for Flute Bowl, who always travelled well and has come home to win decisively. Sea Claria ran credibly in second, given the jumping was a bit sketchy. Red 4 was third. In fourth place, we have Double Accord. Hatafina was disappointing. Lady Garva will know more next time, and they well may be the only ones to finish. Amongst those that did pull up was certainly a Taunton Sivilla. Lemon Grove might be completing, and Shaughness also tailed off.
First, number 4, Flute Bowl. Second, number 8. Third, number 1, the fourth placed horse, number 3. The full result of race 2, the Sowerby Golden Wedding Fillies Juvenile Hurdle Race. First, number 4, Flute Bowl. Second, number 8, Sea Claria. Third, number 1, Red 4. The fourth placed horse, number 3, Double Accord. The distances were 7 lengths and 3 1/4 lengths. 7 lengths and 3 1/4 lengths.